So tell us about your film, Levinsky Park. What is Levinsky Park about?
Levinsky Park is about the refugees from Sub-Saharan Africa, Darfur and Eritrea and other parts of Africa, who are escaping war and intolerant living conditions in order to find refuge. They've been smuggled through the Sinai Desert into Israel.
How surprising is that?
It's very surprising, and it happened only in one short time period when the gates to Europe closed, and the African refugees found that it opened from Egypt into Israel.
So how would they come from Egypt to Israel?
Well, Bedouins from the Sinai would basically smuggle them for money across, and then they would let them out, and they before the border, and actually Egyptian guards would shoot at them as they ran in order to get to safety to the Israeli border.
How is it that they were able to get into Israel? Because it is a pretty tightly secured country.
Well, it's very difficult. They would get to the border, and the Israelis would pick them up and put them in a detention center. At first, the refugees would trickle in, and the Israelis would just let them in and give them a bus ticket to Tel Aviv, and they would start to congregate in what is now known as Levinsky Park. And then as they amassed in numbers, the Israeli government started putting them in detention centers and eventually built a large detention center in order to house them.
And these are not Jewish people.
No, they're Muslim from Sudan and Christian from Eritrea for the most part.
Okay. And Levinsky Park is located in Tel Aviv?
It's located in South Tel Aviv. It's the section of Tel Aviv where all the newcomers come. So throughout the ages, it started with Germans and Russians and Europeans, and then you have the Moroccans and the Yemenites and the Iraqis, and each culture came and settled in Levinsky Park and then moved on.